division, but you're going to go through a whole lot of division just to make sure you get the concept. Okay? So first of all, do you know what division is? Please, I'm listening.
Breaking something up.
Okay. What do we know about the rules? There it is. That's what division is. It has to be equal. Okay. If they're not equal, it's not actually division. Okay. All right. So we can do the straight up long division to figure out how many of these things work, but that would take a good while. I gotta do this 10 times. We got some tricks to do. So we have rules. How can we tell if a number is divisible? How can we tell just by looking at it if a number is divisible by itself? Let's try this one. It's 5 divisions. 5 divided by 1. Can you do that? 5 divided by 1. So can we do that? Yeah. So that's what divisibility means. It actually works. We don't get a decimal or some weird number. You take a number divided by another number, you get a whole number as an answer. Yeah. Okay. So I can divide 5 by 1. What about 18? Yeah, so it works. What about -3? Yeah, so it works. So the answer to my question is every number is divisible, regardless of what it looks like. So 1 works. Don't even have to try it. 2. So how can we tell if this number is divisible by 2? How can we tell if this number is divisible by 2? I think what you were trying to do is actually divide it.
How could you tell though? Make it simple. How could you tell that number divided by 2? Right up. What's the first?
I can tell divided by 2.
Not because of the sun. When you were doing the math, did you get an answer? What kind of number is 2? Is it positive, negative, even odd? As well as both.
Positive as well as.
We got the positive part. Now, what about even or odd?
It's even.
It's even. So is this number even as well?
Oh no, that is even.
How do you tell?
Because if we were to break it up, it's a 2, it's even.
Well, when you divide it, yes, but we don't even have to divide it. Look at the last digit.
Yeah.
What number is it? 4. Is 4 even?
Yeah.
That's how you can tell. So the rule for 2 is every even number is divisible by 2. So as long as it ends in 4 or 6 or 8 or 0 or 2 itself, it'll work. Don't even have to divide it. 2 works too. See what I'm saying? So how can we tell if a number is divisible by 4? A little hard. You know, it's okay. No? Okay. So the rule for 3 is add the digits in this entire number. When you add them up, you want the sum to be a multiple.
There I go.
So add these up. What's 2 plus 1? Plus 3.
6.
Plus 4. It's 10 a multiple of 3. Meaning if I kept adding 3 over and over again, would I get 10 or something? No, so it's not a multiple of 10. So therefore it's not divisible. That's the rule. Take the digits, add them up, see if it's a multiple of 3. If it is, you can divide it by 3. If it's not, you can wish to. So, not 3. What about 4? What's the rule for that? What do you think? Use all the stuff we talked about so far, even and odd, count the digits, add them up, stuff like that. Do any of that makes sense to you? Well, yeah, that's the whole point.
That's it.
It is.
Think what we said about the two.
Every even number is divisible by 2. I would guarantee. Well, the last number is even like 2 is. However, this number is not divisible by 4. The reason why, other than adding 4 over and over again, the rule for 4 is just look at these two. Just forget the 2 and the 1. It's 34 divisible by 4. Meaning if I kept adding 4 over and over again, will I get 34? 4 times what is 34? 4 times 5, 4 times 2, 4 times 8. Oh, so it's not a multiple of 4. So therefore I can't divide it by 4. That's that rule. I don't even have to look at the entire number for 4, just the last 2, just that part. If just this piece is a multiple of 4, then I can divide by 4. But I can't. What about 5?
See, I think I got it. It's just the 2 plus 4. Because 2 is the last one. Last 2.
It's a different rule entirely. Cannot.
Yeah.
Right? The rule for 5 is it has to either end in 5 or 0. Doesn't end in either of them, so not divisible by 5. What about 6? I'd be able to put 2 and 2.
I was thinking that.
Okay? So the rule for 6 is it has to be divisible by both 2 and 3. Makes sense. What's 2 times 3?
2 times 3 is 6.
Makes sense. So both rules have to apply. But as we just found out, only one does. It works for 2, but not for 3. So therefore, not 6. It has to be both. Okay? So the rule for 2 was it had to be even, which it is. The rule for 3 is when you added the digits, it had to be a multiple. It's not. So forget 6. What about 7? This is probably the hardest one. I'm losing my mind now. I gotta find out. We'll find out together right now. I know the rule. The rule for 7 is take the last digit, just this 4, double it. 8. So we're gonna take the rest of it, this 213, subtract 8 from that. So it'll be 213 minus 3. 205, you can ask the same question. Is 205 divisible by 7? But that number is kind of hard to tell too. We can do it again. The rule says just keep repeating that process. See until it actually works. So now we're at 205. Do the same thing. Take this number, double it. Take the rest of it and subtract 10 from it. So 20 minus 10. It's 10 divisible by 7. Therefore, it doesn't work. Now we were at a point where we can actually figure it out without having to. Okay? So that rule is a little weird. I get it. Most people don't know that one, but it actually. What about 8? So the rule for 8 is very similar to the rule for 4. Remember the rule for 4?
It's a lot of rules.
That is true. The rule for 4 was just the last 2. The rule for 8, last 2. 134. What about no? remember that shit for the rest of your life. You be like, the boy from that fully, my man died.
That happens to me, but even if you didn't know the clue, 9, the rule for 9 is similar to 3. You know the rule for 3? It's generally, yes. I mean, multiples of 3 are automatically divisible. That's just but if you add each digit, that was the rule for 3. Add each of these digits and see if the sum was a multiple of 3. 9 is the exact same thing, actually. Add each of these digits together and see if it's a multiple of 9. When we added them together, what did we get? What was 2 plus 1 plus 3 plus 4?
That was 10.
Is 10 divisible by 9?
No.
There's the rule. So how many of these values are divisible or can be divided by 2? That's 2. Make sense? Yeah, man. Yeah, what's up? So knowing the